come on to do a bit of a craft and chat video, but while I'm doing it, I wanted to try and catch up a bit with some of my Junk Journal January UK prompts. Junk Journal January UK is a collaboration between Bee Happy Stationery and the Vintage Button on YouTube, and is also a collaboration between Bee Happy Stationery and Crafting Dragon Designs, who made the kit, and also pop over to Junk Journal Community Chat UK, because that's where all the videos and prompts and pictures and things are being shown. All right, let me just get my things in place. I'm not very organised today, honestly. I've been clearing my desk, and you know, the trouble with me is I think I need stuff and I keep it on my desk, and I really don't need to keep it on my desk. I can put it away and then I can get it out when I want it, but no, I have to leave it on my desk, and I leave it on my desk for ages, and then I'll get it and I'll put it away, completely forget I've got it, yeah, and never use it. Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, these prompts. So the one that put me off and that has had me umming and ahhing and you know, really overthinking it, I suppose. I don't need to overthink it. Is the dream one, which was done by Lindsey at the Vintage Button and Claire at Craft Bee Claire. I thought, well, let's find a quote with dream in it and we'll use that. So I did find a quote, and this is the quote that I got: if you can dream it, you can do it. And it's on a little card, and I thought I could cut the card down, put it on some of the card I'm using in the journal, and pop it on a page, or maybe put it on a pocket or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do for dream. For gilded, I do have a gold pen, and I do also have some gold flakes. I might use some gold flakes for that. For favourite book or film, my favourite book is I've done favourite book before, and it is anyone really by Edith Holden, but I do like The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, so I've got that, and I'll find something in that to put in my journal to use. So that's going to be favourite book or film. Then we've got Starry. Yeah, so for Starry, I've got these tiny little gems. I'm going to try using some of those. It came in this kit from Vinted. I got it on Vinted. So I'm going to try using that and use some of these real tiny little gems on one of the pages of my book to make it look starry. That's what I'm going to do for that. So you can see I am getting there. For shadows, I've got some pictures with shadows in. For glow, I think I'm going to use some rub-on gold to make something. I'm taking these literally, these prompts. Whimsy is already sorted. I know what I'm doing for that. I've got some whimsical pieces from a whimsical, I think it was called A Whimsical Christmas, which is a kit by Bee Happy Stationery, and I love that kit so much. And I'm going to use some of the elements from that kit to make a page with. For silver, I've got a silver pen, and I've got some silver flakes. I've got some silver glitter. I've got some embossing powder, which I now know how to use because Zoe has shown me. I could use some of that. For print, I was thinking maybe a book page, something like that, to make something with. Folded, I was going to do a folio. Tabs, that's easy enough. Envelopes is easy enough. Home, yeah, I could do a house or something for that. Rest, I could find a picture, couldn't I? Mismatched. Mismatched. What am I going to do for mismatched? Perhaps colours that don't normally go together, use that. And contrast, colours that do, maybe like black and white for contrast. Balance, again, I'd be balancing out elements on a page, I think, to make them look good. Promise, I think I might look for a quote with promise in it, or use the word promise on a card or something. Timeless, I'll use some clocks for. Forest, I've got some forest creatures. Still life. That has really flummoxed me, nearly as much as Dream. Still life. I'm sure I can find something for still life. Softness, I was thinking maybe some fur fabric. I've got some fur fabric, or something soft. And beginning, I thought for beginning I could show you my front cover and explain how I made that. And then of course we're on to flip through. So I don't need to panic, do I? I can do it. So shall we start with the page for Dream? What I've got is, I've got this, and I've got this. It says, let your dreams be your wings. And then this says, if you can dream it, you can do it. Well, the let your dreams be, let your wing, blah, blah, blah. Let your dreams be your wings. I have printed that out specifically in that colour because I know it matches my journal. So I'm going to use that like that. And then for this, as I say, I'm going to cut it out because these colours, well, the green does, but the orange doesn't particularly match. Oh, yeah, I could probably use it for mismatched. Anyway, yeah, the green doesn't match the journal. So I'm going to cut out around it so that there's not so much of the green and that on it. There's, you know, there's basically just the words. It's got a bit crinkled up because I put it in my pocket so I didn't lose it. Then I put it in the bag that's got all the other bits in that I may use for my journal. I have little bags everywhere of bits I might use for my journal. I need to back this onto some card because it's quite flimsy, so I need to find a little bit of card. So I've got my two little elements there that are going to go in, and I'm going to put this, I'm going to back this onto some of the card that I have already used in the journal. So I'm going to pop this pocket on here like this when I've trimmed it down to the size that I want it, and I'm going to decorate it, and it's going to be for my dream prompt. I'm going to round my corners. No. So I'm going to pop that on there, I think, and maybe that up there, or maybe that could go up there. I think I'm going to put it on that page actually. Let your dreams, yeah, I think I'm going to put it on there. That does look nice, doesn't it? So I'm going to put that, do we put it in the middle, or I think I'll find what else I'm going to put on there with it and then decide how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have that there like that. I've got these that I might pop in it. These are some little journal cards, and they've got little pictures on them. Look at those hedgehogs and the owls. They could go inside there, couldn't they, like that? So maybe I could have a picture of one of the animals on it. Yeah, let's see what I've got in my bag of tricks. So this is all my little odds and ends I use for decorating. There's that bunny. I love that bunny, but I'm not sure it's going to go in very well. I do have some other little things here that might though. Let's take these out and have a look. The owl might, or the fox. I love foxes. Then I've got a little duck and a little birdie. Oh, the deer's nice, isn't it? Got some cosy people, but we're doing dreams. So let's see, what was that little one under there? A little squirrel. Possibility. Let's take these three, and I might take that owl one. I don't know why that one's floating about outside the packet. It must have fallen out from in here, I think. There is a badger up here as well. Is it? No, it's not a badger. Blooming badger. It's a raccoon. Good grief. Sometimes I'm such a twit. Right. So let's see. Oh, I've also got that, which I love. Definitely going to use that on something. I've got that heart is lovely. I love that. I love these bits as well, and I think, you know, they might fit in somewhere and they might not. I've got them here just in case I want to use them. That's pretty, isn't it? That makes a nice journaling card. I've got journaling cards here. I've got, oh, that one's nice with a rabbit on. We'll have that one. We'll have some of these taller ones. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? Not that one. I'm not going to use that one. It hasn't printed well, so I'll probably just use it for the, you know, use the card for something else. So let's go round these and cut the corners. There we go. And I'll move this. So these taller ones are going to go in here as well. Make it look pretty, don't they? I'm definitely going to glue that there. I really like that there. So that'll be the, glad I made it a bit sturdier too. And it doesn't always matter, but sometimes when you've got, I don't normally print things on printer paper. I print them on a bit, you know, a bit thicker paper, a bit like thin card. And this one, for some reason, I printed on paper. I think I just wanted to see what it looked like when it finished. So I'm going to have that there. I really love these, and they were quite expensive. These ones were. Do really like them, but they were expensive, and I've never used one yet. And I thought, you know, this year I'm going to use things up. I'm going to start using things up. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? And I could put something here, maybe put a bit of lace across the top of there, or yeah, I've got some of those some red edging that would probably, it'll match up with this, so I might put that there. Yeah. Now, do I want the deer or do I want the fox? These are lovely. I got them on Vinted. Got packs of them from a lady that makes them, but they're not stickers. They are just cutouts. You know, she's just cut them out. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the fox because it leaves a little bit more space above it. There we go, that's better. So I can glue those, yeah, I'm happy to glue those onto there now, and I'm going to find something to put up here. Maybe a little bit of lace, or a little bit of bling, or yeah, just a little bit of something. I'm not sure what yet. So this is what I was thinking. A little bit of this. Yeah, I think a little bit of that across the top there. Oh yes, or maybe shall I just do a bit round there and down the side? Or just down the side. I want to fill in this bit though, that's what I'm on with. I'll find something else to go there. I think I will. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go across the top and I'm going to find a ticket or something to go in there. This is the little book that I mean. It's called Faded Tag. I got it on Temu. And it has all these tags on it here, and I'm thinking if I can find a dark blue number to go across there that's the right size. And they come in 2 different versions. There's this one here. Oh, look at those. Yeah, that one probably would go, wouldn't it? Or this one. It's upside down, that one is, but that's okay. Or even that one. It's quite dark. Wondering on the size is what I'm wondering. I think this one's quite long, and well, that one is, isn't it? That one there. I suppose I can peel it off and hold it near it, and if I don't like it I can put it back on again. That would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, so these are like I suppose they're like pet stickers. PET, which is something to do with the chemicals in it, I think. And it's no good asking me because I've not got a clue. There we are. Yeah, I like that. That's just tied this in here, and it's tied this darker edging on there in. There's the 3. It's not, and this here turns it into a triangle. This here is darker as well. Yeah, that has tied that in nicely. So yeah, that's my dream page done. So the next thing I need to do is gilded. So I need to look for something I'm going to gild. Let's see. And I suppose gilded I think does mean gold, doesn't it? Let's see if I can find something I can put some gold on. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so lovely. I love that. Maybe this, I want something fairly plain and then put some gold down the edge, or maybe put some gold just on the leaves a bit. I bet I could heat emboss it. I bet if I use my embossing pen just on those leaves and sprinkled some gold on. I might do that. Let me see if I can get my equipment set up, and then so it says cover the bits you want it on with your marker. So that's what I'm doing. It does seem quite wet, so that's good. I've not really done it. I've done a little bit, but my friend Zoe did some for me. Oh, it came out so beautiful. It's really inspired me to want to do some, so that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, she made me some gorgeous backgrounds. I was so pleased with them, and I'm gonna try and make myself some when I get around to it. You know what it's like. If only I had around to it. I want it sort of drying before I've got all my bits on. I'm just doing a few little bits over this side. So there we go. I can always sort of redo it if I haven't done it right. So this one, you can actually make it thick, but I don't want to make it thick. I just want to make it gold. So I can tip it off and put it back into me thing. Don't worry, I'm not going mental. Just want to make sure it sticks to the thing, and then I can spread it around a little bit with my finger, because I think there's some more bits up here it hasn't got. That's it, I think. Yeah, that's better. And then if I try and put it all in the middle like that, and then just tip it back into, oh yeah, that's going to be good, isn't it? So lid on there. And then I'm going to put it on the low heat, which is actually the highest number on this one. I know it's crazy. And then Zoe heated it underneath first. Oh yeah, it's starting to melt already. It doesn't look like I'm going to have to do any on the top because it's starting to melt already. Wow, that came out really well. I'm so chuffed with that. Wow. So pleased with that. Just going to leave it to dry a bit. Ready dry. Look at that. So pleased with that. I'm so pleased with it. Wow. Love it. Let me lift it up and show you, see if you can see it properly. There we go. That's my gilded page. So let's, oh, that is so pretty. It's just a little bit, I know, but so pleased with it. So let's put it back into my book. I love this elastic binding. I really do. It's so easy to take things in and out and, you know, add different elements to your journal. I love it, love it. So that's the gilded page done. Oh, so pleased with that. So the next one would be, I'm trying to catch up to today, which is the 10th. So I've done 8 and 9, and 10 is favourite book. So let's have a look. I'm actually not a huge reader, so yeah, I mean, I absolutely love All Creatures Great and Small, and I've read all of those books, and I've read them more than once. There was another book I read called A Crack in Forever. Oh, loved that book. It was so good, sad and happy, and it was very, very good, I thought, anyway. But yeah, they're the only ones that really stick in my mind, and I absolutely love this book. So I'm sure you've all seen it before. I have several copies, but let's see. The writing is just so beautiful. Look at that. We've got mistletoe. I'm going to find something to cut out. Oh, I love this. Oh, snowdrops and a robin. Yes, we've got a robin in our garden. This is the page I'm going to go for, I think. So they're stuck down there, and that's stuck down there and there. And then we can still, yeah, we can put things in there, put quite large things in there still, can't we? And it won't disturb the robin too much. So that's my favourite book. Yeah, that's what I've done. Let's have a pop through. What did we do? We did Gilded, we did Dream, and we did there's the Dreams one. Happy with that. Nice and colourful, cute, fits in well. And then we did the Gilded, which is a couple of pages after the sewn edge, if I can find the sewn edge. No, it's not there. Not there. Not there. Oh, must be further up here. We'll find it. Yes, I think it was probably even just there, look. So we did Dreams first, which is, yeah, I'm pleased with that. We've got something in the pockets there. Then we did the Guild. Really pleased with that. It came out so well. So pleased with that. Love it. Love. Absolutely pleased to bits with that. Oh, and it's even got a bit of a goldy sort of glow in the background on it, that has. Love that. And then the last thing we did was make this pocket for the favourite book prompt. Yeah, so I just need to pop something in there. I'll find something and pop it in, and yeah, don't know whether to glue that down or not. I'll have to decide, and then yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that and got some inspiration from it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.